Don't you feel like we're betting against the Cardinals every week and we get proven wrong sometimes? I mean,
I mean,
I
except
feel
for
like
that was
the
that
Washington
that
game
was
was brutal. Yeah,
that
that
was
was
that.
bad. They got spanked, but it seems like Washington's doing that to everybody though. So
Yeah, yeah. I said we'll talk about it shortly, but yeah, that was ugly. But I don't know. I mean, I think to me, uh, that was a team that was what 12-5 a couple of years ago. Maybe maybe 2 they were 12-5, and you go from that to now you're fighting to win every week. Like, just what happened? So, um, I don't know the infrastructure of that organization. I don't know who's leading the team, but um, yeah, but Green Bay should smoke them come Sunday. Like,
you think smoke them?
it shouldn't be something weird. Because hey, Arizona to me, it's just I don't know whether they have to mature. I mean, once again, offensively, they can have moments where like, oh, okay, like Connor's still a really good running back.
Immature does seem sort of still to be the kind of appropriate adjective I would
Yeah.
kind of
So I'm
say.
just like I'm like to me until they grow up, I can't fully buy into what they're doing. Once again, I think there's some talent there.
But they
But
beat the Niners. Is that how low we are on the
well, I mean,
Niners?
Niners
I
are pretty
think
beat up right now.
yeah, beating the not yes,
Kyle Shanahan
also
looked
Minnesota
really stupid too.
well, yes, but I also feel like everyone's kind of catching San Fran at the right time right now, except for New England, and it's just like they just don't. They're not where they're going to be in a few weeks, like you alluded to yesterday, Dave. Like, you mentioned they were going to catch a run, and they're going to, right? I think just right now because of the injuries, because of how things are being schemed, and other teams are just getting up for them, right? Other teams are getting up for them, and giving them their best shot in that regard for the most part. That team down in Route One just didn't know how to show up, but everyone else showed up, and I think
That's
that
the
plays a
case
part.
for any non-geographically located outside the
Yes,
box
yes,
fan.
yes.
But
Yes.
yeah, so
Now Route 66, but we're Route 1.
we flew through those two. Bobby, anything on the Niners? I mean, sort of an honorable mention for the Niners because I do think I'd be very unsurprised to see them back into the top 10 in the power rankings. But is there much more to say than damn season from hell? A lot of injuries. It doesn't see. And yeah, Shanahan. I mean, he's dealing with a lot.
He
though,
is,
no?
but that was some really questionable decisions down the stretch on Sunday. But I think they had a 10-point lead with like 9 minutes left and blew that. And that's the second time this year they've done that. So, I mean, that's definitely something to keep an eye on. But no, it's season from hell. That's what's going on there. I mean, it started out with McCaffrey before the season even started.
Super Bowl
hangover, season from hell.
Thing.
It's just it's all rolled up into one. And the only reason that
it's hard to get back on that horse.
The only reason that
you reach the promised land,
they're even 2-3 is because Brock Purdy's playing out of his mind. If it weren't for Purdy, they'd be
looks like college Purdy. He's got college Purdy vibes all of a sudden, giving him a little bit more room to go because you kind of have to, right? There, it's not just. I mean, a lot of criticism of him last season, which I haven't really heard rescinded, was like, oh, he's a system guy. Like, he just needs to do check downs. If you get a Deebo Samuel within 3 yards at line of scrimmage, he's going to run off for a touchdown, which is true. But Brock Purdy's had to make some plays.
But yeah, just quick aside on that, right? Because just like the bubble screen thing makes you upset.
I don't like him.
The system, I know, but the system thing for obviously for obvious reasons pisses me off. Can you do the little things elite? And if you can, system or not, that makes you a really good quarterback. He does the little things really well. So it's not just like, oh, can you throw it down the field 50 yards, but you can throw it a mile, but can't pitch it, 5 yards.
Can you make the plays to win the game? This show has been pro Brock Purdy for years.
Yeah, I'm very big on
this
Brock
show
Purdy.
has been.
Yeah, he is someone that
you're in a safe place.
Yeah, exactly. He's played very well, and once again, did he have some moments where he looked subpar? Sure. What quarterback hasn't? Good or bad. But the dude is good. Like, let's stop it. Like, the dude is good. And let's say he's becoming elite. I don't think he's elite yet, but he's an excellent quarterback. So give credit where it's due. And that can't come in. If that was the case, Trey Lance would have been good too. And guess what? He sucked.
Anyway, as we get into the top 10 here, Ray made a good point before we started the show. I do have to tell people, like, these are very interchangeable positions. It's a very much the 7 through 10 is very what have you done for me lately? And the Cowboys did beat the Steelers. So the Cowboys being 9 and the Steelers being 8, just based on how they've looked over the course of the season.